Okay, my name's Paul. I used to be a sort of national level shot putter at under 20s level, so I'm guessing that's why Jenny's asked me to answer a couple of questions for her.
Okay, question 1, how well do you think this design would support the ankle?
Depends on the size of the throw. Obviously throws tend to be quite large, so I mean, I think about my old throwing shoes, they were actually quite low cut, so they didn't offer an enormous amount of support for the ankle. So these would probably be no worse, maybe even slightly better actually, in terms of it's quite stiff in this area here. So yeah, relatively, although you've got to bear in mind the size of the people wearing them affects obviously the support it will give.
A quick pointer.
Yep.
The entire shoe would be of the normal material,
Okay.
including the raised ankle bit.
So it'd be up to that height, yeah?
Yeah.
If it was up to that height, I'd say yeah, it would support the ankle a lot.
Okay, question 2. Do you think that this design would aid the prevention of ankle injuries in throwers?
Yes and no. I think obviously more support's always a good thing, but unfortunately you're never going to really entirely get rid of ankle injuries in throwing because of all the, you know, the rotation that you put in the body through and the speed you're doing it at. You know, hammer throwing in particular, it's going to be very difficult not to roll the ankle at some point.
Okay, final question. Would you choose this design over the traditional throwing shoe design?
I personally would probably stick with a regular one just because it's obviously quite a stiff sole, and obviously I'd be looking for something a bit more, you know, with a bit more give. But I can certainly see the appeal of it. If you
sole
wanted,
would be the same.
you would be exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, I probably would go for something a little bit higher on the ankle just because it would give you more support. Me being a shot putter, I don't need to be as free flowing as someone doing hammer or discus, so I probably would go for sort of a sturdier shoe that still gave me that kind of that speed across the circle, but I knew when I planted that foot it was going to actually take the weight and not just buck under me.
Okay, thank you.